Good morning. This is Sadhana from Sadhana Secret Flavors and Fables. It's, I think, a very long time, maybe more than a year that we have had a YouTube video. Lots of reasons. Today I thought let us start again. So hope all of you are fine and safe. We are also fine and safe, and you take good care of yourselves. Today I thought before after 1 year I'll make an interesting dish, which is Kele ki Maachi, or you can say banana fish curry, or in Konkani you can say Kele masle randai, whatever, however you want, you can use the words to what do you say, to explain the dish. But it's so interesting that you may be wondering, what is this banana fish curry? There's no fish here, there's only banana. So now I'll be showing it how to we have to prepare. So to start off with, I'm having 4 raw bananas. So since it will be like fish curry, we will just cut it into half, again cut it into quarter, and put it in water and allow it to be allowed to cook with this. We'll remove the skin later. This is how we do it. You can see now I've cut all the raw bananas into quarters. Now what I'll do is I'll add salt. I'm adding rock salt. Remember, we are adding salt to the bananas, and now I'll allow it to be cooked. The ingredients for the gravy is about 2.5 to 3 onion paste. I've added about 1 tomato puree. Just I have parboiled it a little and just made it into a puree. And then I'm having about 3/4 medium sized onion finely chopped. I have about 3 green chilies, half-inch ginger, 4 or 5 garlic pods. I've just coarsely pounded them. I have jeera powder, about 1 teaspoon, about 2 teaspoons of dhania powder. I have about 1 teaspoon of jeera. I have about half teaspoon of pepper powder, and I have coriander leaves finely chopped, 3 cloves, only 3, and I have about a cup of curds. This is for the gravy, and a little tamarind juice. Now for the coating of the banana, I have besan, that is the chana kadle hittu. ಕಡಲೆ ಹಿಟ್ಟಿದೆ ಇಲ್ಲಿ. ಆಮೇಲೆ ಸ್ವಲ್ಪ ಐ ಹ್ಯಾವ್ ಆ್ಯಡೆಡ್ ಲಿಟಲ್ ರೈಸ್ ಫ್ಲಾಕ್, ಅಕ್ಕಿ ಹಿಟ್ಟನ್ನು ಹಾಕಿದ್ದೀನಿ. ಇದಕ್ಕೆ ಹಿಂಗು, ಅಬೌಟ್ ಹಾಫ್ ಟೀ ಸ್ಪೂನ್ ಆಫ್ ಹಿಂಗ್ ಇಸ್ ದೇರ್, ಆ್ಯಂಡ್ ಐ ಹ್ಯಾವ್ ಅಬೌಟ್ 1 ಟೀ ಸ್ಪೂನ್ ಆಫ್ ಚಿಲ್ಲಿ ಪೌಡರ್, ಅ ಕ್ವಾರ್ಟರ್ ಟೀ ಸ್ಪೂನ್ ಆಫ್ ಟರ್ಮರಿಕ್ ಪೌಡರ್, ಅರಿಶಿನ ಪುಡಿ ಮತ್ತು ಮೆಣಸಿನ ಪುಡಿ ಇಟ್ಟಿದ್ದೀನಿ. ದಿಸ್ ಇಸ್ ಫಾರ್ ದ, ಅದು ಬಾಳೆಕಾಯಿಗೆ ಇದು ಮಾಡಿಬಿಟ್ಟು, ಏನಂತಾರೆ, ಹಚ್ಚಿಬಿಟ್ಟು ವಿ ಹ್ಯಾವ್ ಟು ಡೀಪ್ ಫ್ರೈ ದೆಮ್. And this chili powder and the turmeric powder is for the gravy. I also have ghee. Better to use ghee, the flavor will be good. I have salt, and I have kept some water. So we'll wait for the bananas to be cooked. In the meanwhile, we will prepare our gravy. Now what I'll do is I'll be adding about a tablespoon of ghee, about 1 to 2 tablespoons you can say. I've added ghee to the kadai. Now I'll add the cloves. Let it become a little hot. And we have added the lavang, that is the long. Now I'll be adding the jeera. Let it crackle a little. Then I'll be adding the ginger, garlic and the red chilies, green chilies. Let it saute a little. Then I'll add the chopped onions. Let it nicely saute till it is a little light in color. You can see now it's light in color. Don't brown them too much. Reason being, since we'll be adding the onion paste, and the onions will get sauteed again with the onion paste. So let it not get browned in the beginning itself. Then by the time you make the gravy, it should have turned dark brown or black, you can say. So the color of the dish is very important, and the texture is very important. These are some tips which while cooking you have to follow. The most important tip you have to follow: keep a cool mind, be cheerful when you cook, be happy, be positive, so that all your positive energy goes to the dish, and when people taste it, they'll surely enjoy it, and they will give you double the wishes, which is very important for you in your life. The raw bananas, if it is cooked, it should not be overcooked, remember. No, it has to be cooked a little more. So we will wait for about another 5 minutes. Keep checking. The raw bananas, if it is cooked, it should not be overcooked, remember. No, it has to be cooked a little more. So we will wait for about another 5 minutes. Keep checking. As you can see, it has nicely turned light brown. Now I will add I'll add the tomatoes. Let it nicely. Anyway, this tomatoes are little parboiled, so you needn't have to wait for it to nicely get sauteed or cooked. Now what I'll do is I will add each masala one by one. Now I'll add the dhania powder little, because we have to add even to the curds, but this I'm adding so that there's little flavor to the roasted masala. Add the pepper powder. Since we have added pepper powder, green chilies, just check out to add the red chili powder. Taste and add the turmeric. If you want, we can add more later also. Nicely saute it. While the masalas are getting sauteed, we will not waste time. We will prepare our curd masala, which is a gravy. So I'm adding about 1 teaspoon of dhania powder. I'll be adding about a teaspoon of jeera powder. I'll also be adding a little turmeric powder. Remember, we have added in the beginning. So I'll add a little chili powder. Nicely give it a mix. Add the tamarind. Nicely mix it. Add this to the masala which is being sauteed. I don't like to waste anything. I use my hands most of the times in my cooking. It's okay to use hands, because cooking is nothing but the affection of your hands, your heart, soul to the cooking. So it's fine to use your hands. See, the gravy is getting sauteed nicely. Add a little water. And just nicely mix and saute it till the ghee comes to the top. I feel I'll add a little more ghee. Now you can add a little salt also side by side. Remember, we'll be adding salt to the banana. We have added salt while cooking the banana. So just remember these things and then add. So I'll add only a little. Otherwise it may become salty. If need be, we can add later. So now I'll close and keep it for the masala to cook. In the meanwhile, I will check for I'll check for the bananas. Now we'll check for the bananas. As you can see, the bananas are almost done. I have not completely steam cooked it. cooked it, because we'll be roasting it also. So even if it is half cooked, there's absolutely, it's fine, no problem at all. I feel the bananas a little more. So how much I need for the gravy, I will take only that many. Maybe 2-3 bananas is enough. Remaining, I'll just keep it in the fridge and use it for kofta, or I can make some more gravy maybe tomorrow. Sometimes we'll not know exactly how much we have to use. These are big bananas. So now I've taken the bananas off the pan, and now just take the skin off like this. It's a little hot. Keep it aside. I've added cold water so that the bananas are slightly cooler, but still they are hot. You can see they are little not very soft, but that's okay, because when we deep fry it, it will nicely get cooked. If you, in the beginning itself, if you steam cook it too much, then what happens, it may tend to break, because bananas are pretty soft in texture. Just check, see, such beautiful texture. The ghee has come on the top, so it's nicely. This one we'll taste it later, so we'll just keep it for 2 more minutes. In the meanwhile, I will mix all these powders. I've taken besan, about a cup, but you just add how much ever you need. I'm adding about half cup. I've added even rice flour. ಇದಕ್ಕೆ ಅಕ್ಕಿ ಹಿಟ್ಟು ಸ್ವಲ್ಪ ಹಾಕಿದ್ದೀನಿ. The chili powder and the turmeric we'll add. Nicely mix it. I need to add a little salt. Remember, there's salt everywhere, so add little bit in installments. I'm adding a little salt, maybe about a teaspoon, because the gravy also will have toast. Now what I'll do is I'll add this to the Kele, that is the raw banana, nicely coat it. Nicely coat it with the besan and the rice flour. Some wastage of powder will be there, but that's okay. Now we have to deep fry this. You can pan fry also, but I will deep fry it. I kept oil. Now you can see the oil is hot, so turn it to low. Now place 2 banana slices at one time. Let them nicely roast on both sides. So as you can see, the raw bananas have nicely roasted on both sides. ಚೆನ್ನಾಗಿ ಗರ್ಗರಿ ಆಗಿಬಿಟ್ಟಿದೆ, and you can see I've prepared the whole lot of it and I've kept it here so that we'll not waste time. And now I will add this to the gravy. As you can see, the gravy is super beautiful texture, beautiful color. I've also tasted it. Please taste it. If you taste, you'll exactly know what you have to add, what you can adjust in the taste. So for me it is perfect. I've added a little organic brown sugar, about a teaspoon, because we have added curds, just to give it a balance, but that is optional. So now what I'm going to do, I'll place all the roasted deep fried banana slices in this. You see, they look like fish. This is what is called Kele ki Maachi, or raw banana fish curry. This is how it look. So you can eat it with rice, you can eat it with. And now I will add the coriander leaves and just keep it closed for about 2 to 5 minutes. That is, the raw banana fish curry is ready. Now we will plate it. So this is our Kele Maachi, that is raw banana fish curry. These are the slices which I made. You kept chapathis. You can eat with rice, chapathis, or however you like, or just like that also. So after 1 year, it was very nice, very exciting to have my YouTube video today. Thank you very much for your time. Please subscribe for my Sadhana Secret Flavors and Fables without fail. Thank you very much. See you next time.